This is Lucky Lester from LuckyLester.com, and I'm here to give you my free video picks of the week for Week 6 in the NFL. Week 5 was great for me as I went 4-1 with my video picks. I plan to build on that this week. First, I like the Philadelphia Eagles minus 14 at the Oakland Raiders. Not only is Oakland one of the worst offenses in the NFL, their defense isn't very good either. Their coach is a complete gong show, and their quarterback is a 40% completion rate guy. That won't beat the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles could be favored by enough here for me to pick the Oakland Raiders. So I'll take the Eagles minus 2 touchdowns, and I expect them to cover. I like the Cardinals plus 3 at Seattle. Everything about this game, besides being at Seattle, has me liking the Cardinals. I know the Hawks are tough at home, but with 3 backup linemen, one of which is a 3rd or 4th string player, I think the Cardinals' defensive line brings too much pressure, and Arizona wins. I also like the Atlanta Falcons at home minus 3 against the Chicago Bears. I think the Bears are a decent team, but I think Atlanta's a pretty good one. I also think minus 3 at home means that Vegas thinks these two teams are even, and I don't believe that for a second. I like Atlanta a little bit more offensively, and I think defensively they do a good job of honing in on the strongest aspect of opposing teams. If they can stop the Bears' running game, I don't think Jay Cutler beats the secondary. I also like the Giants plus 3 at the New Orleans Saints. I think the Giants are one of the better teams in football, and while the New Orleans Saints have played pretty solid defensive football against good teams, their offense has really struggled, surprisingly. I think the Giants put enough pressure on Drew Brees to slow him down, and the Giants get a win in New Orleans. I also like the Baltimore Ravens plus 3 at Minnesota. I know the Vikings have been tough, and I know they've played a lot of crappy teams and they've beaten them up pretty good. But Baltimore is really tough. They play tough defensively, and they play a strong physical front against opposing rushing attacks. I think if you can shut down Minnesota's rushing game, I don't think Brett Favre is going to beat the Baltimore Ravens secondary. Those are my picks. For all your football needs, both fantasy and reality, go to LuckyLester.com.